Hello, Sagittarius. This is your weekly love oracle card reading for the week of September 24th through September 30th. Your cards this week are the King, the Stable Hand, and the Fawn. Now, to me, this is showing a couple different things. The one thing that I feel would be the most accurate way to interpret these cards would be that you are seeing a three-dimensional portrait of a man. If you are in a relationship, or if you do have a man in your life that you have a significant connection with, this may not be your boyfriend yet, but it could be somebody who you want to be dating, you are going to be seeing all sides of this person this week. The other way to look at this would be that your opinion of this person or your relationship with this person is going to be de-evolving. So it's going up from the King down to the Fawn. So what does this mean? Well, the King, the Stable Hand, and the Fawn, each card here represents a different facet of a man in love. The King is someone who is wiser. He's experienced in relationships. This experience has enabled him to be able to commit to another person. He can be monogamous. The King is someone who's ready to settle down. The King is someone who you want to show up in a reading when you're asking, is this someone who I'm going to date? Because the King is somebody who wants to be in a relationship. The Stable Hand is someone who is younger. This is someone who is less experienced. So if it's not necessarily a young person, it's someone who may not have a lot of emotional depth yet. They just don't, they want to, but right now they're acting primarily on their sexual urges. This would be the man who goes to the clubs on the weekends and hooks up. He wants to connect with other people, but his primary urge right now is more sexual, and he's still figuring out how to be emotional and sexual with another person. The Fawn is kind of the opposite of the Stable Hand, where their primary drive is a romantic connection. The Fawn really wants to be in a romantic connection with someone, but the sexual side is where they're kind of lacking. They're a bit immature. So this could be a situation where the man in your life is somebody who you thought was a king, and then as the week progresses and more situations evolve, you realize that, oh, this person isn't as mature as I thought. They don't have their stuff together. They aren't ready to be emotionally available, and sexually it's all over the place. The other aspect here is that this could be a situation, like I said, where you're getting a full three-dimensional view of a man in your life. You're seeing them as the King, you're seeing them as the Stable Hand, and you're seeing them as the Fawn. So you're seeing all aspects of them this week. You're seeing the really mature, stable side, you're seeing the less mature side, the more sexual side, and then you're seeing kind of the hopeless romantic side, even if that hopeless romance doesn't ever pan out. So the good news is, the most positive way to look at these cards would be if you're already partnered or already connected with a man, be open-minded and be accepting of seeing this three-dimensional version. Because maybe you fell in love with the idea of this man as the King, and you need to be more open and receptive to seeing these other sides of him where maybe he's less in control or a little immature. The less positive way to interpret this reading, like I said, would be your view of this person or relationship with this person changes from that stable King energy all the way down to the Fawn. So that could happen for some of you too. So I hope that this was helpful. I always wish the best possible outcome for everyone. So just be open-minded and receptive for those of you who do get the more positive side here. to see all sides of your partner this week and be open to learning new things about your partner, because these might be sides of him that you've never seen before. So thank you for watching. I hope that this was helpful. I'm wishing you lots of love and lots of luck, and I'll see you next week.